Hello and welcome. It is I, Rob. We're back again for some more automation in campaign mode. This is a part 2. Feel free to visit the description to find play 1. Let's continue. If you didn't want to visit the first one, here's a little recap how we're doing. We have some cars. We have 4 cars on the go, 2 different trims and 2 different factories and all that sort of stuff. Headquarters is level 3. Here we go, some stats for you. Car projects, like to say, we've only got 4 on the go. They're okay, they're cars, they're doing their things. We have some engines for them. Factories, we got 4 lots of factories. Yes, there we go. Why is this a thing now? Build new factory configuration. Okay, so we can edit it. That's not a problem. And then we have our money problems. Yeah, we're doing money stuff. We are slightly in a profit at the moment, but it's only barely. We've got to be very careful with our next step in this video. We don't really need to look at this right now. Marketing is so forth. 85 grand we're spending, and we're marketing, and we're selling some cars here and there. Research, we got no research going on. That's probably a good thing because it's going to cost us a lot of money. Here's our car stats. We got these beautiful ones in engineering, and we got these 2 in production. Our engines are not very friendly apparently, but only by a small margin in the tax capacity. I'm hoping the citizens in our little country will still buy them. The sales breakdown, I never really look at this. I probably should do. Maybe one day when I'm actually doing okay. We have 24 game score points because, you know, we're very new at this. But we are still learning and still progressing and able to keep the game flowing a bit longer every time. So we're looking at our money. Car production is going to take a hit, especially when the engine factory comes in. So I do hope our sporty cars do sell. Affordability ratio is looking a bit low. I wonder if I should be editing them so they can be a bit cheaper. Supply and demand though, I have no idea where I'm looking. So hopefully we are going to be selling them. We are selling some, so that's good. Let's have a look at our diary. So the next car is going to be a little while yet. So I'm thinking we'll have to skip a bit and then do a facelift on the cars we originally built, the sporty ones, and bring them out in good time hopefully. And then have a nice crossover. That must be the next step. So, let's build a sporty car. Do we do it now? No, I think we should skip a little bit. So that hopefully some research or something like that will come along. I think a good year, maybe. And we'll keep an eye on the profits and hopefully sell some cars. But obviously we've got to be wary that when the engine factory comes in, we will start losing some money probably. Oh, we're 5 million up. That's nice to see. There's our stats here. Oh, we do have a slight recall warning, which is quite annoying. It's a low risk, so we could do nothing. Hope for the best. Problem doesn't manifest into a scandal. I'm too scared to push that button, so I'm going to do a quiet recall. Then we have our financial year of 22.5 million in car sales. Good. Lovely stuff. We've just got to be careful that we don't start overdoing it with our expenses and overheads. So let's look on here. I think we can... It's been a year, so maybe we'll skip 6 months and then we'll do our facelift. Yeah, so I've skipped 6 months now. We can see sales are starting to not look the best. So I think it's time we definitely did a facelift. So car projects... There's our sporty ones. Open this up and click facelift. Hopefully it won't need too much adjusting. Now, I believe in the headquarters we can only facelift the body at the moment because we're still building another engine. We're going to do 2 bodies and 1 engine at a time. So the engine will have to stay as it is, unfortunately. And hopefully we can improve the stats. They seem happy enough. But we'll see if we can make them a little bit better without over-engineering it, because obviously we don't want the cost of things to go up. It is sporty, and it is a sports car we're making, so that's fine. The drum brakes, we haven't got any upgraded drum brakes yet. We can definitely lower the force though. Aero, we can maybe slap that on as it ups the reliability. And oh, what? They did not like me adding the skid pan in, even though it adds a bit of aero. Maybe all the weight and the adjustment to the steering put it off too much. So our steering, we are drivable rather than more sporty, but we're getting sporty-ish. I don't want to over-tune the car because then it might scare some people off. So we up our safety by 1. What engineering problems does that give us? 33, whereas it's 27 at the moment. It's 5 more. It's quite a big jump, that is. Now, interior, luxury, standard sort of stuff. I haven't made it heavy. What about the balance? The balance is 55 in the front. It only weighs 828 kilograms. So the car's fine. We could keep just selling this same car. I don't see that being a huge problem. We'll have a look what it looks like at the end. We can always sell it, maybe that's a bit more of a discount. No, we got 104 rating, so that's still good. So let's go back through this one. Do the same sort of thing. Again, they seem to like the convertible a lot more than the normal car. But who's going to complain? So how many months is this going to take? 16.7 months for the refresh. Probably should have done this maybe a little bit sooner. I've got to take in mind, I keep thinking I'm doing things too soon, but I'm not, because they take months or years to get a new one out. So yeah, I probably should have gone back 6 months or something, but it's fine. 2 million costness, we're still learning, I don't mind that. What's the engine? We didn't refresh the engine, so we could keep using the same factory, so that's fine there, that's all good then. The car, we'll just make sure that's now selecting the new ones. Do we have an overlap? No. We'll get rid of the old ones. There we go. This stuff looks pretty normal to me. Making a chunk of money. Reliability is good. Well, a recall. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's check the forecast. Profits. Lovely. We got 123% profit, so we can bring that down and might make even more sales. Let's see what it's like at 100. So we've got 5 million in the top first year, so we will make it a little bit cheaper. Calculate the difference. We do make more money making it a bit cheaper and more affordable. So where's affordability? Do we have that as a stat? Maybe not. We are just about keeping up with estimated and required. So maybe we'll just leave it as it is. I think that's fine. We're making money. That's good. The dates are there. They're about right. I don't know, because we didn't choose engine. Engine would normally go in there and here, but we don't need to worry about that. I'm pretty sure. I hope. Because we ain't up facelifted. Yeah, the engine's fine. We didn't touch the engine. It's coming from the same factory. Hoo-ha. 2.75 million. We don't need a loan, thank you. And let's proceed. Accept. Right, so that's going to be a new facelift on the way. So that's going to be the light cars, isn't it, surely? The compact cars, and this is going to be our sporty ones. Go over to the home hub. I'm not going to touch any of the other settings yet, because we're still not making a huge amount of money. And, oh, this one's now had a boost of popularity. I have no idea why, but that's now started sending some more. I'd like to get these cars on the go and sort of see how much money we're making there. So let's skip forward a whole year. So we get to see a financial year come up. Lovely. And then we get this car that's now going to be produced. Brilliant. And then we'll see what sort of money we're at. Quality issue at the cheapo place. It's a medium. I'm still going to do a quiet recall. Right, so we're negative 2 million at the moment, but the next facelift is going to start very soon as well, and we are already selling the convertible apparently. Oh, we all got pre-orders on the convertible. I'm guessing that's what that means. And these cars, They have took a bit of profit. They just got to overcome the new factories or something like that, I'm guessing. So let's skip forward to the release of these cars. And that was going to be the new sporty car, and that released. Going to the new final tax year. And now I think it's time, because we've got nothing engineering, so we may as well do something. And that's probably, we're only just about losing money. Hopefully that comes back round soon. We are making sales. There's the sporty ones. There's a bit of interest. So we are making sales now. The slowly coming, considering this car's only just launched, it's overtaken this one quite dramatically. I think it's facelift time of the tinier cars. And what's our markets looking at? I don't want to spend too much money advertising and stuff. We're only at 88,000 though, it's not much. Let's bump it up a little bit. Prestige. We are reliable and we do goods. They're selling quite well, the lorries, the light trucks. Let's get that going. 204,000. Let's hope that's not pushing it. And we can still make some pennies. We don't really have much of a profit like. But okay, let's now facelift these little ones. Or do we start... Actually, I want to make some money first. I want to start a new sports car. Get a new body on the go. But I can't really do that. Unless we facelift now the sports car. Now everything's free, we can do an engine. And the sports car is very popular. Let's facelift the sports car once again. So you... Open project. And this time we're going to do the engine. I don't think you guys need to see this all go through again. Unless something drastically changes, and I'll let you know. Okay, yeah, we made a new engine, facelift, and it's got a supercharger stuck to it. Why not? We need to start improving our learning on superchargers, making it more familiar so it's cheaper. So why not start now with this facelift? We do have everything else basically the same as it was before. Nothing really too important to be worried about there. So, and hopefully that will start helping for this sort of stuff, you know, the safety and all that. We do have a safe car, and it is hitting the emission standards that we need to be hitting, which is now, I think. I don't know. Not sure. That's alright, safety, that one. This is emission. No, that's engine capacity. Okay, no emissions yet, but there's no harm in trying to get ready for them. The engine is still quite big, but we stuck a supercharger on it, so it'll make people happy anyway. Let's go check over the car. Now it's going to have different balance and stuff and different top speed. We need to change all that. We're making this car. Got to keep in mind my budget is about £6,000, so we can make some alright profit on top. Obviously, the cheaper we do and the better stats, the more money we can make. At the moment, I'm at 4,220. So it's quite a cheap sports car that people do want to buy. So let's see if we can maybe improve the reliability and things like that. Okay, I spent all my pennies. It has a blue line, but doesn't tell me what it is. But the normalized desire is 192 on sport, and sport convertible is 205, and supers 178, and light sport premium 174. Basically, a lot of clientele will hopefully want to buy this car, so that's a good sign, and it should be cheap and popular. And I've got quite a lot of tuning done. I don't really need to do more, so let's just make the convertible and be done with it. That is one beautiful looking car. Vroom vroom! Daddy wants to take you for a drive. I just realised what this car was missing. It doesn't have a side pipe. This sort of car would love a side pipe. But the doors are quite low. It means the exhaust would be sitting very low to the floor. Which I never actually did put an exhaust in this car. Which is quite ironic. The reason why is because I like taking pictures from the front. So people don't really see the back when you take pictures. But this is a car that maybe we should make properly and put into BeamNG. Would you guys like to drive this car? Let me know in the comments. Or is it maybe before we make a new car and end this car, when it's at its most prime, we will do the interior and we'll export it to BeamNG, make all the props move and that, sort the lights out, and I will let you guys have a little play and we'll do a little video in BeamNG. Convertible sports car, normalized Desire, 500. I never had that before. Mental. And I've actually got a bonus. What? Never seen a bonus be on there. Convertible bonus. Sweet. It's that close to being like a supercar. I wonder if we should just make another model and call it the supercar. I don't know what other we got. Depends on the body shape though, doesn't it, really? Is there any that prefers a sedan or like a hatchback or something? Can we make a hatchback version of this? Would that be cool? Let me have a little ganders. And not necessarily go for anything just yet. I might just end up deleting it. In this body, there's only hatchbacks and coupes. We could choose a hatchback. It does look quite cool. The car it comes up as is more of a city premium car. Or sport budget still. But we don't want it as a sport car. Because we get more of a bonus from having the right body shape. So maybe we'll tune this up a little bit. Make it more of a city premium car. See if that works. There we go. We sort those stats out just about. They're over the 100%, which is I like to see. There's a bit of a price penalty, but there are some of the markets close by that will buy it. So let's continue. I think. Ooh, but then when you get it here, it's not so happy. So I'm just gonna stick with these two cars that I know are good, and maybe think about that in the future. But yeah, I'm happy with those stats. Let's just sort the factories out so they all line up. You all know the deal. We've got to try and make it cheap. 2 million is quite cheap. 22 months, which is what, just shy of 2 years. So we keep this facelift as that sort of time. There is a new engine sort of thing, so we need to bring this down. Let's make it a bit more, a bit faster. A bit more faster. There we go, 5 million, it's not too bad. And we're going to need a new, no, the old factory, which was this one. So we're going to change this to this engine now. Hopefully that don't stop my production. Does it stop your production if you do that? Do I need production of variant? Surely this only kicks in when the next warehouse kicks in, surely. That's how it works. So we need to now link it to the car factory, which is the fancy one. We're going to now select you guys and discontinue you guys. We are definitely making enough engines still. Definitely making some profit still. You got some warnings, but no red flags. So let's continue. Oh, what was the quality report on that? Let me have a look again. No, okay, quality report's okay. Not a problem there. So we look at our profit. We're making profit. Yes. This one. Why are we not got this at 100 like the other one? Yeah, more profit. Or so we balance it out, right? We do 90 and we'll do 90. I know it's not equal balancing, but there we go. More profit. Lovely stuff. And we're keeping up with the engine nurse. Well, they're close by. That's good enough for me. That's all lining up. Making money. Sign it off. Do we need to borrow any? 9 million. No loan. Thank you very much. Sign that new facelift off. So that's going to come. Oh, Christmas. Someone's going to be buying a car for Christmas. That's going to be kicking in there. So we can do a new facelift on this, guys. When did we last do one? Not long ago. But we do need to consider it. So I'm thinking, just to spread the money out, we skip forward about 6 months. And then okay, production, that's fine, it's picking up. Not a problem. No harm. And then we plan to do another facelift. How are we doing for money? Money is tanking a little bit. We are selling the joyful cars, so they're selling now. And the sporty cars are just about keeping up. Do we need to make a higher production of the sporty cars? No, I think we'll be alright for a little bit. These are going to go really well, I think. We're saying 204 high sales, so we are down in sales apparently. We've got delivered, pre-ordered, produced. Total highest is historic sales 5,400. So we do well here and there. So I do think it's time for a facelift. Obviously we can't do the engine on this one. It's literally just going to be click through the stats, make sure they look okay, hit our budgets. Like, well, I mean, what are we doing? Is it what we're trying to aim for? A city car. We're not doing very good at a city car. The other car did better at that. So here's the city car. What's our budget? Our budget's 4.5-ish. And we can make maybe 9. So let's try and keep it cheap, but still hit all their criteria. They're not happy, are they? I remember it not being that good last time. So we can't just drop the other engine in. I wonder what happened if we... I don't think it would fit, would it? What happens if we look at the other engines? Yeah, too big. So only this little inline 4 is going to do the trick. And we've got to try and work some magic in these stats, have we? Oh, they're a bit more better. It was a budget fun car, apparently. Let me just... We need to make it a bit more sporty if we want it to be a proper fun car. Maybe I've made my too sporty. Reliability. We need this car to be reliable. We need this car to be drivable and have a good amount of passengers. We go to our interior and we can crank that up. And now it's low comfort. But we do make luxury interior. But how much are we spending now? Way over budget. So we can't put luxury interior in. Put premium and luxury, because that's not too much to put decent stereo in. We can click on this to see hopefully where we're lacking. They don't like the amount of people we've got in the seat, but this many? Seat counts too many, and it makes it uncomfortable. This, okay, we've got 65, 61. Okay, so they do want the free seats in the back. It's just drivability is mainly the main thing, apparently. And fuel economy. So maybe, we don't want to work on the engine though. We can't work on the engine. So I think this is basically the best we can do with this car. Not much more modding. Let me have a little look though on my own. Right, I've managed to get the car up to 76. What's that even going to look like when we get through the next window? Is it going to look bad? 68. It's pretty bad. See what we can do with the van. Right. Well, they're not doing that well, are they? They're not doing that well. Do I have to do? I think. I'm sure we can still sell some and make a little bit of profit. Oh, they're such bad margins. But the old ones are doing even worse margins. We'll definitely need to do the engine at some point. But this we'll have to do for this facelift. Right, check all the stats. Make sure they all line up. Oh, the engine... Oh, the engine don't matter, does it? It's all about this one. So we just try and get it cheap. Cheap. Faster. It's faster's going to make it cheaper, isn't it? Still learn a bit, though. And... that will do. That will have to do. That one don't matter. That one does. This does. Let's change the cars. There we go. Making some profits. That's what we want to see. And then check the graphs. We're required. We're always making under what's required. So we're making profit. 40. I don't like these cars that much. So let's bring it down to 30. If it's more fair for the customer. 4 million to 2 million. That's not a good idea. Let's put it back to 40. I think obviously because of material costs and things like that, we're just not going to make the margins. So let's leave that as 40. We're actually lower. So we put it as 45. Do you think we could get away with being cheeky? We can get away with being cheeky. Leave it at 45, a little bit more expensive car. But it's a good car. We've upped the quality on it. So all that lines up. That's good. Ready to go. Do we need a loan? No loan. Thank you very much. Agreed. Paying for this one out of my own money. So, does that finish quite soon? It does. It finishes before the next car even finishes. So that's going to be interesting, isn't it? If we get to 1952, we'll have some new body shapes, surely, so we can make a nice sporty model, a brand new one. We can extinct the old one, and then upgrade some of the technology. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Depending on money, if we can get these guys to actually start selling, well, that is what we need to do. But then, is the marketing a problem? Maybe we need to do better research, marketing. We are spending quite a lot. Actually, I put that up last time, didn't I? Research. We do need to do research, but it's just going to cost us more money. I need to have a little deep dive on my own, really, just to go over the stats to see what's worth adding. Because everything at the moment is just going to probably start tanking our profits. We want to be careful considering we're not even making anything at the moment. So let's skip through. I kind of want to skip the whole 1951. I can't do anything anyway. So if we can get through to this year without any major problems, we start making some car sales. That'd be nice. No sales yet. We are tanking in the profits. We're not making any money. But we are trying to produce factories and stuff though, aren't we? So maybe we've got to stop over producing cars, because I think they're tanking our profits. Now we're not making any factories. We're at 2 million. I kind of feel like we need to go another year just to actually see some sort of progression from sales. Hopefully. Oh, it's not looking good, people. Still got some money in the bank. We're only tanking $1 million every month. Right. What's happening? We are selling things. What's wrong with our overheads? Car production is costing us $3 million. The loan repayment is $2.76 million. That is a lot for the loan. Can we consolidate the loan? So loan amount. So these are two loans at quite a high interest. We only got a credit score rating 3.5. What's the interest you would give me if I consolidate this loan? That's what I need to know. That's the important thing. Well, I suppose what's the monthly payments? Loan interest, total amount, loan predicted cost. Create a new loan to consolidate multiple loans. Yeah, but if I push that, is it just going to... Okay, no, it's not. Good. Right, the interest rate's higher, which is annoying, but how much we're paying back monthly? Monthly interest. Monthly payments. Monthly payments are more than what I'm paying now. 2.6 million. So it's 2 point... It's just shut. It's no point. No point doing it. It's not going to benefit me. I'll have to wait till my credit score gets better, and then maybe they'll give me my loan, which isn't going to happen for a little while. We need better car sales. That's what we need. Maybe marketing. We need to use them all up. How many are we using? 4. So I want to use 5. Are we comfortable? People carrying fuel efficiency. People like fuel efficiency. Look, we're going down hard, right? Let's get some sales out. More marketing. 1 million a month. Is that a month or is it yearly? Total marketing costs. Cost penalties. Cost penalties? Oh, we're going to do 3. I'm an idiot. Okay, so that won't be helping. Let's get rid of... We are racing. We're doing lorries that are reliable. Reliable. Oh, we have got prestige, don't we? No, let's get rid of prestige. We keep just those 3 at 5. 600,000. No cost penalties anymore. Right, let's skip it. 6 more months and hopefully we start seeing some sales. Mate, it's stagnant, isn't it? It's round that mark. We need to make some more money. I'm going to have to do a new car. But we'll save that for the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. We're getting somewhere. You basically watch me just learn how to play this game and balance it all. And when I can play this game comfortably, we'll start doing some more crazy editing and taking these cars for spins in BeamNG and extending the episode so you can enjoy it a bit more. Because at the moment, we're probably like halfway through the game. I wouldn't be shocked. What year are we on? And what year do we get to? 2020, isn't it? So we only got 56, 70, 67 more years to go. Okay, we're not too far into it. We can come back round, I hope, and do some beautiful cars. What cars do you think we should be doing? I think maybe a supercar next would be quite cool. We are a high-end car company, and there are supercars available. Let's look at the budget thing. We could try and get the luxury in there. We could try and get GT, supercars, just because they look cool, don't they? Get a track car, and they've got the better margins for making profits. You just don't sell as many of them, so you've got to make sure you make them good. Like my other cars, well, they're very good, so I don't know why they're not making me loads. We need to get our retainment back from the monies that we're selling. But yeah, we got sports, and we got obviously these little cars. They're not making loads, they're just trickling money. There's any like trickle money cars in that make a bit more. The commuter cars, they maybe double your money. Maybe we should make a commuter. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. In the next one. Bye-bye. Keep it real, stay safe. Share that love.